After returning to her room, Qiao Hao cut the cake and placed a large slice onto a plate. Just when she was about to leave the room, her phone suddenly rang. It was from the front counter. "Is Miss Qiao Hao there?" She held the cake in one hand and the phone in another. Bending down, she answered, "Yes." "Hello, Miss Qiao, the front staff has 2 deliveries for you. Do you need me to send them up now?" One was from Qiao Enxia. She had initially wanted to deliver the present personally but was sent overseas on a last-minute business trip, hence she could only send it through postage. As for the other gift, Qiao Hao frowned slightly, curious as to who had sent it, but she was in a rush to go upstairs to find Lu Jinian, so she didn't think much of it and said in a warm tone, "Yes please, I'm sorry to have to trouble you." After she hung up, Qiao Hao informed Zhao Mong, who was devouring the cake, to collect a delivery for her before rushing out the door. After closing it behind her, she hesitated slightly before returning back to the room. She placed the cake down and tidied her hair. After examining herself for a long while, she reached for her blusher and dabbed a little on her cheeks. Pressing her lips together, she was satisfied with herself. She reached for the cake once more and left her room. Qiao Hao came to the entrance of Lu Jinian's room on the top floor. At the door, she didn't forget to take out her phone to look at her reflection, making sure that she looked perfect before pressing the doorbell. Lu Jinian's assistant was the one that opened the door. When he saw her, he stood aside immediately. "Miss Qiao, come in." Qiao Hao walked in with the cake in her hands. She scanned the surroundings, and when she didn't see Lu Jinian in the living room, she asked, "Where's Lu Jinian?" "Mr. Lu is in the bedroom." His assistant pointed to the bedroom before walking to knock on the door. After waiting for a while, Lu Jinian's faint voice came from inside, "Enter." The assistant pushed the door open. Lu Jinian sat in front of the study table. He continued to stare at the computer screen without bothering to look up, as though he had nothing to do with the person that just entered. His assistant was already used to Lu Jinian's nonchalance, so he added, "Mr. Lu, Miss Qiao is here." The moment Lu Jinian heard that Qiao Hao was here, he diverted his gaze from the computer screen to look at her, who had just entered the room. A wide smile spread across her face instantly. It was sunset, and through the window, warm yellow rays were spilling into the room onto Qiao Hao's face, making her smile seem almost celestial. Lu Jinian stared in a daze for a while before raising from his chair, asking in a gentle voice, "Why are you here?" Qiao Hao smiled at him, lifting the large cake in her hands. "I came to send you a slice of cake." Lu Jinian pushed the messy documents aside, emptying a space for the plate. The assistant had specially ordered Qiao Hao's birthday cake, so he knew that it was her birthday. He instantly gave her his blessing, "Miss Qiao, happy birthday."